Confession. I just had a shirt and hat change, and now I'm switching gears from denim, and I'm going to share with you guys the shoes that I have picked up recently. Last week I had just like a shoe day where I went to one of my favorite thrift stores and I just bought shoes. So let me share with what I've picked up and will be posting in my closet. I've already photographed these and I just am about to get them posted. First up is a pair of Hoka. They are recovery flip-flops. I have sold a pair of these in the past. I'll show you the footbed there, says Hoka 1. They're rubbery and the size is like very small and in the heel. So if you find a pair of these and you can't find the size, they're here in the heel. It's imprinted. I paid $4.99 for these, and I know for a fact I'll probably list them at around $36. These I picked up for $2 and it was kind of on a whim, and they don't have a size, but if you see right here, these say PJ, and some of you may instantly know what that means. These are Pearl Jam flip-flops that were sold on tour, I think about 6 years ago. They sold a bunch of flip-flops. They have no size. The only thing they have is just an S right here. So that's how I'm gonna post them. I don't anticipate these going for high dollar, maybe $28, but I paid $2 for them, so I'm pretty excited. I think they're cool. I wish they were my size. I'd keep them. I just think they're like fun. It's like finding a concert t-shirt, but in shoes. Yes. These next shoes I found are a pair of J Slides, New York City. They are just white. They have a leather kind of weave. They look like a Vans slip-on. I guess they're a little bit fancier than a Vans. These are the only ones I haven't photographed, and they do have a little bit. There's one part of the sole, oh yeah, that I have to clean up a little bit. This is what the bottom looks like. These are a 7.5. I'm not sure the price point on these, so I'm not even gonna go there, but I did pay up for these. They were $10. These were also $10. These are a pair of Toms. I've never sold Toms. Leather. They have a really nice sole to them. They're different than the cloth Toms. I think they're called the Darcy, and they're just in such great condition. Neutral tone, loafer. This aesthetic I just cannot pass on. Like, I have to pick it up every time, especially with this condition. It's funny. Two of my reseller friends were at the thrift store this day. I was like, why don't you guys want these? And they're like, yeah, we don't sell Toms. And the comps on these are really great. So let's see what they sell for. Everyone has what they like and what they pick up. I've never tried Toms before. When I see condition like this, it makes me more eager to try it out than if it's something that's more worn and dirtier and I don't have any experience selling the brand. Sometimes I'll just pass on that. But because these look pretty much new, I decided I was going to give them a try. These are tried and true, and wow, granny core, here we come. Oh my gosh, it's like winning the lottery with these. Woo! These are Birkenstocks. Da da da! They're like Birkenstock orthotics, or like orthopedic shoes. They have Birkenstock in the sole. They lace up. They remind me of like a librarian shoe. I would say granny core to the max. This vibe right now is so big, and Birkenstock is so popular. I'm really curious to see how these sell. I couldn't find the name of them, but I just know they're gonna sell fast. Next up, and I don't know why my friends didn't pick these up either, are a pair of Karl Lagerfeld ballet flats. They are patent leather navy with black trim. Once again, condition won out for me. The size is up here in the toe. They're an 8.5, just in simply beautiful condition. I had to clean them up a little tiny bit, but I love the way they look. I am assuming I'll sell those for around, or post them for around $80. Next up is a pair of recovery slides. The brand is ufos, OOFOS. They have a little bit of wear to them. This is what it looks like on the brand. It's pressed in. This is also the logo. I have sold a pair of these before with the Colorado flag. I sold those for $15. These are in pretty decent shape. I would not say they're in great condition, so I think around $28 I'll post these for. I picked up these men's. These are also Vans style slip-ons, but they are more luxury. So they have wear to them, but they still have a lot of life left in them. The brand on these is Bally, and I want to say they retail definitely over $500, you know, somewhere upwards in that neighborhood. Because due to the condition of these, I will probably post them for about $100, and assuming I'll accept an offer for around $75, $78 for them. I found a pair of Birkenstock suede Arizona. They're men's. They're in really good condition except for one thing. It's funny, they're a size 46. They have a little bit of cracking in the toe, and so I actually just shot a video to include in the posting that shows that there's some cracking in the toe. You can actually get a sealant and you can seal that so it doesn't crack any further. I will recommend that in my posting, but I'm not going to do any sort of repair on these. The heels are great, so this person must have been a toe walker. I also picked up these Stegman clogs. They are wool. They are actually lovely. Sometimes people call these house shoes. These have been worn out of the house. The only thing, they do have the name in the cork on the side. The only thing I didn't realize when I picked these up was that there is no size in them, but the website does have a size chart, and I measured them, and I'm anticipating they're about a size 37. These Birkenstocks are also a size 37, and they pretty much like measure up identically. So these are designed with European styling like a Birkenstock, so I'm going to call these a 37, and I'm going to show the measurement and see what happens. The wool is in lovely condition, and the cork is in great shape too. I wore those in the 90s in navy blue, so. Next up is a pair of Sam Edelman. These are called Felicia 2s. It's a perforated suede. And once again, I definitely don't love picking up suede, but I'm not sure if these were worn more than 2 or 3 times, 1 or 2 times. I mean, look at the sole on these. So I pick them up simply because they are practically like new. I do like selling Sam Edelman, specifically the hazel pumps. If you find Sam Edelman hazel pumps and it says the name on the inside of the shoe near the size, pick them up. Do not pass on them. I sold a pair of black leather ones for maybe $60 some, and the leather is just absolutely lovely in them. Next up, I got these. I know people don't really like selling these anymore, but they're Allbirds. These are slip-on Allbirds. I guess it's like a slip-on shoe day. And oh gosh, they're just in such lovely, like almost brand new condition. The color's interesting. I think I'm gonna call them camel over yellow and see if it appeals to the buyer. They are a men's 11. I mean, I'm not sure if these were ever worn outside of the house. They don't appear to have been worn outside of the house. So that was another reason why I wanted to pick those up. And lastly, these are so cute. Leopard print Crocs, ballet flat style, size 9. Barely appear to have any wear to them. I am getting these up like immediately. I picked up a lot of the brands I have never sold before. I have seen a ton. I have owned in the past. I've never sold Crocs. I have sold Allbirds and of course Birkenstocks. I love selling Birkenstocks. I've never sold Toms. I've never sold J-Slides. I've never sold Karl Lagerfeld. I have sold Hoka 1 recovery flip-flops and ufos. So a little like kind of trying out some new brands, trying styles of brands that feel a little tried and true to me. And I will definitely post a maybe follow-up video with seeing how the shoes did, and also just in general how the jeans did. If you pass on any of these shoe brands, or if you love any of these shoe brands, can you leave me a comment and let me know? I mean, I'm just always trying to keep an open mind and source things that are gonna sell quickly and things that people want. So, okay, I convinced him to come from on the floor sleeping to up on the bed. There he is. Can you say hi, Lou? He's a sleepy boy. He had a big walk this morning.